let's talk Music Mondays awards because that's going to be very important. So, um, when it comes down to the Music Mondays awards, we're gonna have a little conversation. So, I think I spoke about this. Um, I think I spoke about this a little bit like 2 or 3 weeks ago here on the show, where we really kind of spoke briefly about the Music Mondays awards in 2023 and how we're gonna change the format and try something. So that's what we're gonna talk about, and we're gonna talk about the next week or so. So, this will be very, very important. Um, so last year we had the 2022 Music Mondays Award. That was really divided up into, I think it was like 10 categories. Things like Artist of the Year, Producer of the Year, Designer of the Year. Um, the 2022 live stream of the Music Mondays Awards is also available right now on our channel. But when it comes down to the 2023 Music Mondays Award, we're gonna switch things up a little bit and really try something new. And I think the community, everybody else is really gonna like it. So last year, for those of you that were around, weren't around, um, we really didn't have as big of a staff or as big of a following. We pretty much doubled in staff and we pretty much doubled in following. So we didn't really have as much opinions and words and people and bodies and hands to pull from when it comes down to the Music Mondays Awards. So last year's in 2022 was a bit more hands on when it comes down to the staff. We were really the ones to nominate people. We were really the ones to figure out who we wanted to be Artist of the Year and things like that. We didn't really have the community involved because again, we kind of have like, or we kind of had like half of the community that we have now. So there's like a little bit of a difference when it comes in like this year. So I definitely wanted to get the community involved in some shape or form. And I just didn't really know how we wanted to do that format because I think with the increase of like staff roles and with the increase of everybody kind of um really becoming more aware of Music Mondays growth and things like that, I really think it'd be beneficial to kind of really switch up the format. So why that's like super super important is we figured out a really decent format to um really get everybody involved, including the staff and the community. So the solution that we came up to was us as Music Monday staff members, all like 15 or 16 of us came up with a bunch of nominations, and we're gonna vote on which nominations kind of make it through, right? Because we could come up with like 10 artists of the year, 10 producers, but how do we really like dumb those down? So we had like kind of a um like insider poll on the nominations and who we thought really deserved to be like in the top three. That's really what we wanted to narrow it down to, was three nominations for each category. Because as opposed to last year, we didn't really have any votes or nominations. We just kind of cranked out awards and we cranked out honorable mention. You know what I mean? So we didn't really have like a top three. Um, but uh, this year we kind of got a massive group of names together for each category and voted them down to three names per category. So there's a top three that kind of made it through, and now we have three names per category. So what are we going to do with these names? Well, when it comes down to the Music Mondays Awards, like I said, we're not going to have a show next Monday because obviously that's Christmas. So everybody's going to be busy. I'm going to be busy spending time with family. Everybody's going to be doing their thing. So what we're going to do is host episode 153, the last episode of the year technically, on December 29th, which is that Friday, basically New Year's weekend. And of course, the reasoning behind that is mostly the holiday, because otherwise we'd probably just do it on Monday, but Christmas is there. But the other reasoning was we're gonna put out polls for each of the categories for the Music Mondays Awards. So, for example, when it comes down to like Artist of the Year and Producer of the Year and Designer of the Year, we're gonna have three names, and we're gonna do polls on our Twitter, and obviously that's where we have our largest following, so that's a no-brainer. But we're gonna do polls on Twitter for each of the categories, and we're gonna have three nominations for every category. So essentially, you'll be able to go with your picks and really vote for your friends if you have any, vote for somebody who you think really deserves it. And that way, we kind of had the staff narrow it down, and we were able to kind of really like get our picks in, but like the picks that we really thought deserved it are the ones who are going to make it. So you'll see all the polls go up on the 21st. Um, so that way you'll have exactly a week. That'll be the 28th. The following day will be the 29th and the 20s award. So essentially, the poll will be up for an entire week. You'll be able to kind of vote for your friends, vote for who you think deserves it, etc., etc. And we'll close the polls on the 28th, exactly 7 days after that, and then we'll have the Music Mondays Awards on the 29th. So that's something that's very, very important. But that'll kind of solidify that deal, and we'll be able to really like get the community involved, but really still have community submissions, right? I think that's also something that was very, very important. And community picks and community voting, I just really wanted the community involved in some way that wasn't like super like disingenuous or really like minor. I really wanted the community to like play a major role when it comes down to this. So yeah, very, very important. And that's the deal with the Music Mondays Awards for 2023. So just to recap, we have a top three nomination for each category. There's about 10 categories. Polls and voting will start this Thursday, December 21st. So make sure you follow us on socials, especially Twitter at All Music Mondays, to really stay up to date and really fully keep up with who all the nominations are, so you can vote for certain people, etc., etc., etc. So again, polls will go live this Thursday. Polls officially close next Thursday. So exactly 7 days from Thursday, we'll be closing the polls, and we'll be like uh really bring you guys a quality kind of show, and something really new, right? Because I loved the Music Mondays Awards in 2022, but I really think that 2023 is going to be really cool. So yeah, that's the deal with that, my friends. Of course, that'll be uploaded on the YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. We upload 2 times a week. We're on our road to 240 subscribers. Definitely like the video. Definitely let us know what you think about the Music Mondays Awards 2024 format, or 2023 format. I'm sorry. And polls this week, my friends. Polls this week. Let's get it.